So, I woke up in the middle of my surgery. Yeah, that's good. That's one of the freaking creepiest things I've ever done in my life, trust me. So, what is up guys? My name is GameOverJack and welcome back to another awesome Story Times with Jack video. It's been a while since I've done one. Actually, it's been 2 weeks. What do I even mean by anyways. So, yeah, I actually did wake up in the middle of my freaking surgery. So, oh god, I don't want to relive the whole thing, but I'm gonna tell you guys what exactly happened. So, I don't know, about like 4 or 5 years ago, I had to get my tonsils and the little thing in my freaking nose that kept freaking getting fat, called the adenoids, had to be removed out of my system. So they were like, we have to do this. This is getting annoying as fuck. We need to remove the shit. And I was like, yeah, whatever, you know, it's just as any freaking kid who has to go through surgery is not crying. Not even one drop. Not even one tear. That is such a big lie. So, I go into the freaking room that the hospital gave us. We stayed there for a couple of hours. So, a doctor just comes in. Obviously, he's a doctor who has treated me for I don't know, like 3 years or something. And then he tells me that we have to go to the freaking, you know, the surgery room. Is that what they're called? I'm not even sure. So, so the weird thing about my doctor, or my surgeon, is that he is Middle Eastern, and that's not the weird part. His accent is the weird part, because he studied a lot of French, apparently, when he was young. So he has this mixed French and freaking Middle Eastern accent, which kind of combines to form Russian. I don't know how that. I don't know. I genuinely do not know. So he comes in. He's like, Jack, we need to go. We need to go. I'm like, okay, we need to go. Okay, I'm down with that. And again, did not cry at all. I really did not cry at all. So we enter the room. I'm on a freaking bed, or whatever those things are called, those movable hospital beds. And then they're like, lay down. We're gonna give you a mask. We're gonna put you in full anesthesia. You're gonna pass out in a couple of minutes. Don't worry. So I'm just laying there. They give me a mask. They put it on. Like this thing is huge, by the way. Like for my age at that point, this thing basically covered my entire face, just leaving my eyes to pop out. And so the doctor and the anesthesist, I have no idea. That other guy, he was like, okay, so I'm gonna give him this much, or like a certain dosage, which apparently is approximately, like, they have a calculation to approximately find the amount of dosage which relates to my weight. And at the time, I was a fat boy. I was one fucking fat boy, and they had to give me a good high amount already for my body, and I was just like, yeah, I'm not sleeping. This isn't happening. Like, why, doctor? Why am I not sleeping? Why? And then the doctor is like, well, you know how it is. It's sometimes in he actually said freaking in the middle. I was like, whoa, okay, I've never heard you say that, but cool. And then he's like, and I'll get this all done with. Don't worry. And then he goes back with his weird fucking accent. He goes talk to the freaking anesthesian. They're like, okay, we're gonna do this shit. We're gonna increase your dosage. Apparently this is lethal. This could literally send me into a coma. But then they were like, fuck it, I don't give a fuck. You need to sleep. We're gonna increase your dosage. They freaking increased my dosage. And then at the freaking first second, I was like, nothing's really happening. And then, like, give it a few seconds, everything started to go dark. Boom, I'm done. I'm sleeping. Surgery starts. I don't know what's happening. I'm sleeping the whole time. I wake up in the middle. Yeah, this is where shit gets weird. I wake up in the middle to see a lot of tubes going into my mouth and into my nose. I couldn't breathe. I couldn't do anything. I look around. I tried to look around, but my head was strapped down, my feet were strapped down, my hands were strapped down. I didn't know what was happening. I was confused. I almost started panicking in the middle. And then the doctor was like, why is he awake again? And the anesthesiologist is like, I don't know. I'm like, what the fuck? Where am I? Because I've been overdosed with this, so I don't even know what's happening at this point. And then they're like, okay, we need to increase your dosage again. I'm like, what is happening? I don't know what's happening. I couldn't even look around. I couldn't panic. I couldn't do anything. I couldn't breathe. The only thing I wanted to do was gag, but I couldn't because I didn't have anything in my stomach because you can't eat for like 6 hours before the surgery. So I was just dry heaving at this point, and it was so bad. Things went so bad. And then he was like, okay, do not panic. It's okay. And he started to grab my hand. I was like, no, I don't need you to freaking grab my hand. I actually tried to say that, but there's a tube in my mouth. Do you really think that's gonna go out, Jack? Really? Think a bit. And then I was like, fuck, this is gonna be annoying. And then everything started to hurt because the anesthesia was starting to wear off, and you know, like I could feel the tubes inside me. And then everything, I was panicking so badly at this point. And then the doctor was like, he just closed my eyes, and I was like, what? Why? And then all I can hear was the anesthesiologist saying, yes, that's good. Okay, and I've done it. Those are the exact words I remember, and I was passed out. Cut to 4 hours later, I wake up. At this point, I was overdosed. I couldn't remember what was happening or what had happened to me. And my pupils were dilated. So I look around and all I can see is white. I swear to God, I was in heaven at this point. I thought that I was in heaven at this point. I looked around, I was like, why? What? How did I die? What happened? Please don't say I freaking fell off a roof or something. I don't want to die that way. Please send me off in a freaking heroic way. Like, these were the actual thoughts that were going inside my brain at this point. And then I keep looking around. It's like a completely empty white room. It was legitimately completely white. I don't know what was up with that room. And then I remember spotting a freaking a clock? Yeah, a clock. And then my reaction was, why the fuck does heaven have a clock? Like, is there a purpose for a clock? Does time even run here? and then I freaking realized that I'm in a freaking room. I'm in a room. I don't remember what happened to me. And then I'm like, okay, fuck, I can't see anything. Everything is white. I start breathing and I start like panicking. And I'm like, oh, I need to do something. Guess what? I can't breathe at this point because there's a couple of cotton stuffed up my freaking nose. Yeah, I couldn't breathe. I tried to breathe through my mouth. It hurt so badly because the freaking tonsils, they removed the tonsils on my throat. In my throat, not my throat, you dumbass. And I couldn't breathe. I couldn't completely breathe. And then like every single time I breathed, is that correct? I think so. Through my mouth, it just fucking hurt so bad. And then I was like, okay, I need to remove this thing in my freaking nose. I tried to move my hand. Yeah, my hands were strapped down. Firstly, I was wearing gloves. I don't know what kind of freaking gloves were. They were like oven mitts. They were like thick oven mitts. And then on top of that, they freaking put me in some kind of a sheet all over which went all around the bed. So I couldn't move my legs completely, I couldn't move my hands completely. And then somehow, after trying for almost, I think 15 minutes, I'm not exactly sure, I was able to slide out my right hand. I'm pretty sure I sprained my thumb, like the muscle that connects my thumb and my palm, which is weird. I know, I just pulled it out. I was like, okay, fuck this shit. I need to remove this. I touched the cotton, which is going inside my nose, and then I could feel it go through my nose and into my face, and then back out through the other nostril. Yeah, they stuffed cotton inside my nose. It went through one nostril and it came out of the other, so I couldn't pull it off. I was like, fuck this shit. I'm not touching this. I am not touching this. And then I'm there like, oh fuck, what am I even supposed to do here? You have to keep in mind I'm a bit dizzy at this point, so not just dizzy. I'm not even sure if I was aware of what I was doing. So I just started banging the bed. No, not banging the bed, as in I started hitting the bed. That's the right word. I hit the bed hard. I freaking slammed the bed. And I'm like, help! Help! Anyone! And then after 40 motherfucking minutes of shouting, a nurse comes in. She's like, huh, you're awake. You're not supposed to be awake. I'm like, you think? You think? What's happening? And she's like, oh, that's nothing. You were in surgery, remember? And then everything just clicked. Everything just came up to me. I was like, fuck. Fucking hell. Fuck. Why didn't I remember this before? So yeah. And then they kind of freaking rolled me to my room again. Slowly everything got into my brain again. Everything, like, you know, all my thoughts, all my memories and everything came to my brain. I was like, fuck, thank you. Thank the God that I'm not freaking in a coma. So yeah, that was one heck of a trip to the freaking surgery. Is it called the surgery room? I don't think it's called the surgery room. You guys think that that's kind of fucked up, right? Yeah, you guys haven't even watched the next video that I'm gonna make. Trust me. The incident that happened that I'm gonna be talking about in the next video, trust me, it left me like this. Yeah, you better like this video, cause trust me, you are gonna be freaking, you're gonna be amazed with what happened in the next video. Oh, I swear. So leave a like below. I'll make sure to do that as soon as I can. That was a horrible time. I mean, more horrible than this time. Anyways, yeah, I'm just glad to be alive at this point. Not in a coma or anything like that. Yeah. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Leave a like below if you guys want to see more story times with Jack. And subscribe for more awesome content, obviously. And if you guys have any questions about what I just said, let me know in the comment section. I'd be more than happy to explain the story a bit more. But it was fucked up. It was fucking fucked up. It's a big story. Probably this video is like 15 minutes long. I don't know. Let's see. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. And I'll see you guys in another amazing video. Hopefully I'm not in a coma. Anyways, see ya.